Ooh.
Sure thing. Have a seat. What'll you have? There's coffee, tea, and hot chocolate. And of course, beer and other alcoholic beverages.
Terima kasih atas tawarnya, Tifa. Tapi aku minta kamu untuk temani bermain game Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Apakah kamu siap?
Yeah, I'm ready. What do you need my help with?
Let's see the story so far. Maybe from the FF7 remake and integrate.
Okay, the story so far. In the year 1997, the Shinra Electric Power Company began drilling for Mako, a powerful resource extracted from the planet. But when they tapped into the life stream, the planet's energy, things took a turn for the worse. A war erupted between Shinra and the resistance group Avalanche, led by Barrett Wallace. Avalanche fought against Shinra to protect the planet from their Mako reactors, which were causing harm to the environment and the people who live there.
Midgar, the city of Mako, ruled by the Shinra Electric Power Company, who drained the planet of its very essence, the life stream, and processed it for industry.
That's right. We start the game in Midgar, the home of Shinra Corporation. It's a big city, full of Mako reactors, and the company's headquarters stands tall in the center.
Ini kita diingatkan tentang live stream dan tentang bangkitnya grup resisten. Seperti yang kau barusan ceritakan, ceritakan tentang Avalanche yang kau tahu, Diva.
Yes, the life stream is the energy that flows through the planet. It's a source of Mako, the energy that powers the Mako reactors. But when Shinra started drilling into the planet, they messed with the balance of the life stream, which led to the conflict between Shinra and Avalanche.
She offered him a yellow
Apa yang kau tahu tentang pertemuan Iris dan Cloud di Midgar?
One said to symbolize reunion.
The beginning of the game, we meet Cloud Strife, a former soldier for Shinra, who suffers from a severe case of Mako poisoning. He meets up with an old friend, Aerith Gainsborough, who helps him remember some of his past. They soon meet up with another member of Avalanche, Barrett Wallace, and start planning to take on Shinra together.
And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame at Avalanche's feet. Though dear friends were lost,
Sector 7 is a poor working-class sector in Midgar, where many people live in poverty. It's home to the resistance group Avalanche, and the citizens here live in constant fear of Shinra's violence.
Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled Promised Land. For Aerith was the last of the Cetra, the ancient stewards of the planet, and only she could guide them.
According to the legends, the Promised Land is a paradise-like place, free from Mako and Mako poisoning. Some people believe that the Promised Land is a physical location where they can escape from Shinra's control and live in peace.
Their story and assisted them in freeing Aerith. Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought
Reeve
dead.
2SD is the Vice President of Urban Development at Shinra Corporation. He is a spy for Avalanche, working to gather information and help the resistance group take down Shinra from the inside. He often acts as a counterweight to Rufus Shinra, the president of Shinra.
And the catalyst of our plight.
Saya masih tidak terlalu mengerti tentang Sephiroth yang ada di.
Eventually, we too made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge.
Bukannya dia sudah mati oleh Cloud di Midgar? Di Nibelheim.
Yet Sephiroth
I'm sorry,
once
I
again
didn't quite
intervened.
understand your question. Could you please rephrase it so I can help you better?
Deafening screams rent the air.
Sephiroth yang ada di Final Fantasy remake siapa? Karena dia sudah mati di Nibelheim.
In Final Fantasy VII Remake, Sephiroth appears in several different forms. In the beginning of the game, he appears as a vision or hallucination to Cloud, who is suffering from Mako poisoning. It is unclear whether or not these visions are real or just a product of Cloud's delusions. Later in the game, Sephiroth appears more directly in flashbacks and memories from Cloud's past.
Tapi kita melawannya di ending. Ini siapa dia
On the
sebenarnya?
other side
Yes,
of
at the
fate,
end of the game, we
Sephiroth
do
waited.
fight Sephiroth in a final boss
Whispers
battle.
undulated
However,
in the
it is still unclear how real this version of
Cloud
Sephiroth is
brought
and
his
whether or
way
not he
down
has
upon
truly
his
returned to
rival,
life.
Sundering destiny.
Lalu
Fight
siapa dia
won.
sebenarnya dan apakah dia
The
benar-benar
shackles
kalah
of
di
destiny
ending Final
broken.
Fantasy remake?
We stood before the unknown.
Sephiroth is a major
A world
antagonist
of
in Final
boundless
Fantasy VII.
freedom.
He is a former soldier for Shinra who was experimented on with Mako,
was there,
which gave him superhuman abilities.
Beyond where fate
However,
could
he became
follow,
disillusioned with the
that a
company
new
and went
journey
rogue, launching an attack on Midgar and its Mako reactors.
began.
Time to claim the bonus. Please.
Sorry, I don't quite understand what you're asking for. Can you provide more context or clarify your request, please?
No, it's okay. I want to ask you about some gameplay. What is the different difficulty of easy, normal, and dynamic in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Tifa?
The three difficulty settings in Final Fantasy VII Remake are easy, normal, and dynamic. Easy mode is designed for players who want an easier experience, with enemies dealing less damage and taking more damage from attacks. Normal mode is the default difficulty, providing a balanced experience between ease and challenge. Dynamic mode takes player progress into account, adjusting enemy strength and difficulty dynamically based on how well the player is performing.
So it only affects the battle, not the story, right?
Yes, that's correct. The difficulty settings only affect the gameplay, such as the strength and behavior of enemies, the amount of damage they deal and take, and the resources available to the player. The story and narrative remain the same regardless of the difficulty setting selected.
Disclaimer ya, kawan-kawan disclaimer. Saya ini pasti akan bermain Final Fantasy VII Rebirth 100% ya.
That's great to hear. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is an amazing game, and I'm sure you and your friends will have an incredible experience playing through the game together. Good luck on your journey through the game. That's a good choice. Dynamic mode will adjust the difficulty based on how you play, so be sure to take your time and strategize your approach to each encounter. Good luck.
Apa itu dynamic resolution scaling?
Dynamic resolution scaling is a technology that adjusts the resolution of the game's graphics automatically based on performance. When the game's performance drops, or there is a lot of action on screen, the resolution will be lowered in order to maintain a smooth frame rate. When the performance improves, or there is less action on screen, the resolution will be increased to provide higher image quality.
Okay, let's start. Are you ready, Tifa?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's start the adventure.
Sekali lagi ya, disclaimer kawan-kawan. Saya di awalnya akan bermain normal karena saya akan bermain mungkin 6 kali pengulangan new game ya, karena saya akan ingin mendapatkan semua 100% achievement, 100% ending, side quest or anything. So the next new game I will be choose dynamic but for now I will choose normal.
Sure, that sounds like a plan. Playing through the game multiple times to get all the achievements and experience all the different endings and side quests is definitely a fun and rewarding challenge. Playing on normal difficulty is a great way to get a feel for the game and learn the mechanics before tackling higher difficulties. Once you've gotten comfortable with the game and feel confident, switching to dynamic mode will provide an added challenge and keep things interesting. Have fun!
Oh, motor apa yang digunakan Cloud di ending FF7 remake, Pak? Tolong beritahu saya infonya.
The game engine used for Final Fantasy VII Remake is Unreal Engine 4. It helps to create the game's stunning graphics, detailed environments, and cinematic cutscenes.
The scene is
No,
indescribable.
the motorbike.
Countless buildings have been leveled, and part of the
Bike
road has
the
collapsed.
Cloud use in the ending.
The smoke rising from the rubble is
I
reminiscent of a
see.
funeral
The type of
pyre.
motorbike that Cloud steers at the end of Final Fantasy VII
course,
Remake is
this is
called the
only the
Hardy
most recent in
Daytona.
a series
It is
of
modeled
crises.
after the real-life
Multiple
motorcycle of
reactor
the same
bombings,
name, which is a
followed by the
popular
fall of the
choice among motorcycle enthusiasts due to its speed,
The fall of the
maneuverability,
Sector
and
7
retro
plant,
design.
culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai and has begun investigations into the matter.
Mereka mengatakan ada angin puyuh atau tornado yang diakibatkan oleh Avalanche dan Wutai dalam menghancurkan sektor 7. Bagaimana menurutmu, Tifa?
The air in the wind or tornado you're referring to is likely the whirlwind attack that Sephiroth unleashed during the attack on Midgar in Final Fantasy VII. The whirlwind caused a lot of destruction in Sector 7, but it's not clear exactly what caused it or how Sephiroth was able to create it. Some theories suggest that Sephiroth's Mako poisoning, or his connection to the planet, may have played a role in the creation of this powerful attack.
So, do you think that's Sephiroth work?
I'm not sure what you're referring to with South Road. Could you please provide more context or clarify your question?
Sekarang kita sedang di flashback antara Cloud dan Zack. Ini sepertinya
Yes,
ending.
we are now in a flashback between Cloud and Zack. This part of the story takes place in Nibelheim, Cloud's hometown.
No. The flashback Cloud and Zack in front of Midgar. I think it is in the ending of Crisis Core, right?
Ah, I see. The flashback you're referring to is the one that occurs at the end of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, where Cloud is standing in front of Midgar. This scene is significant because it sets up the events of Final Fantasy VII, with Cloud returning to Midgar and joining Avalon.
I thought another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
As you can see, over there. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Dan Cloud ada di sektor 7 yang sudah dihancurkan setelah Cloud kabur dari Midgar. Apa yang sedang terjadi di sini, Tifa? Apa menurutmu?
The timeline can be a bit confusing, but let me clarify some things. Zack is a character who appears in Final Fantasy VII, but his story is told in more detail in the prequel game, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. In that game, Zack is killed by Shinra soldiers. Later on, Cloud is found by Avalon in Sector 7, after the events of Crisis Core. The situation is a bit complicated, but I hope that helps explain things a bit better.
Targets have been secured. We are exfilling via
Is this
helo
the
now.
alternate universe?
Move it. We're taking off.
No, I don't believe it's an alternate universe. The events of Crisis Core, where Zack is killed, take place in the same universe as Final Fantasy VII. Cloud's story in Sector 7 occurs sometime after the events of Crisis Core. It's just a convoluted timeline, not an alternate universe.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Hey!
Aerith!
Yes, he was referring to Zack, who was indeed killed in Crisis Core.
Now we play as Zack.
In Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, you do play as Zack. He is the main protagonist of the game, and players control his actions throughout the story.
And now, in the beginning of FF7 Rebirth, we are playing as Zack. How could this be?
In the beginning of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, there is a flashback scene where you play as Zack. This scene takes place earlier in the timeline than the rest of the game, which is why you are playing as Zack at this point.
I didn't quite understand what you think.
I understand that the timeline can be confusing at times. Let me try to clarify again. In Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, you play as Zack. Later, in the beginning of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, there is a flashback scene where you play as Zack again. Then, in the present day of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you play as Cloud. Does that help clarify things for you?
He's got a buster sword! Terrorist!
You tried.
In Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, there is a point where Zack fights with an entity called Parasite Nia. It's a powerful creature created by Shinra, and it causes a lot of destruction in Sector 7.
Come on, let's get it!
Bye. Sorry.
How?
I'm sorry, can you please clarify your question? Are you asking me how Zack was able to fight Parasite Ne?
No. How could he Zack survive the ending of this score and now saving Aerith from the ground?
Where's the ancient?
I apologize, but your question is unclear. Could you please rephrase it so I can better understand what you're asking?
Ini timeline-nya membingungkan karena sekarang saya sudah memainkan Zack Fair.
This is so messed up.
I understand that the timeline can be confusing with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. If you're already playing as Cloud, then you're following the main storyline of the game.
I'm back.
The flashbacks with Zack are meant to provide context and backstory to his character and the events of the game. Try not to worry too much about the timeline. Just enjoy the game and the story will gradually come together as you continue playing.
Tapi ini bukan hanya sekedar flashback, ini seperti alternate universe.
No, it's not an alternate universe. The events of the flashbacks with Zack are part of the main timeline of the game. They are memories and experiences that Cloud has, and they are important to the overall narrative of the game. However, they do take place at an earlier point in the timeline than the main story with Cloud, so they are shown as flashbacks.
Is it?
Yes, the flashbacks with Zack are part of the main timeline and are important to the overall story of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They provide context and backstory to Zack's character and the events that led up to the main story with Cloud.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then, and what little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came up. On a mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck.
Fall of a Hero, Chapter 1.
Fall of a Hero, Chapter 1, is the title of the first chapter in the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth game. It sets the stage for the story, introducing the player to the world and the conflict between Avalanche and Shinra.
I'm good. Sure don't look it. Wish I could help, but never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
Cloud terlihat semangat
La,
sekali.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what this means. Could you please give me more context or clarify your question?
Hey, rein it in.
Kita sedang berada di flashback.
Sorry. No can do.
Yes, in the first chapter of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you'll be playing in flashbacks with Zack.
Say,
These flashbacks are
I'd
meant
like
to
to be
provide
briefed on a mission
context
of
and
some
backstory to Zack's character and the events
'cause if
leading
it's
up to
another
the
one of
main
those
story.
Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first, and what do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai. Stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy.
Di flashback ini
I joined up so I could be a hero.
sepertinya
Like you.
membenci Turk. Ada
Well,
masalah.
Yes, in
mission
the
is to
flashbacks
survey
with
a
Zack in
rundown
Chapter
reactor.
1, we see scenes where Cloud is working as a Turk alongside
Another one
Zack.
of those Turks
The Turks
gigs.
are a group of operatives for the Shinra Electric Power Company, and they are responsible for handling various
Fine.
missions and
Job's a
tasks
job,
related
I
to the
guess.
company. Cloud and Zack were both
Where
part
is
of
it?
the Soldier program, which is a group of highly trained operatives who are
Nibelheim.
enhanced with Mako energy.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends in our 12!
Let's go. You take one, I'll take the other. Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
They feel so cool, right?
Yes, the Turks are definitely
in
a
a
cool
different
and
league from
intriguing
the
group
rest
of
of us.
characters in the Final Fantasy VII universe. They often work in the shadows and have a reputation for being tough and capable fighters. In the flashbacks with Zack, we get to see them in action and witness their skills and abilities firsthand.
Reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor,
and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate. In addition to Cloud and Zack, Aerith is another important character in Chapter 1 of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. She is a young woman with a deep connection to the planet and the life stream. She plays a significant role in the story and is a key figure in the conflict between Avalanche and Shinra.
Saya baru ingat kalau Nibelheim adalah reaktor pertamanya Shinra.
You're correct! In Chapter 1 of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the first reactor that Avalanche attacks is Reactor Number 1, located in Midgar. This is an important part of the story, as it sets the stage for the conflict between Avalanche and Shinra.
I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents, though, right?
Goodbye. It was nice chatting with you. Have a great day.
Shortly after I was born. My father.
Whoa there! Jenova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Hey there. How can I help you today?
Why am I talking about this? Come on,
Sephiroth
let's
mother
go.
is called Jenova.
Yes, Sephiroth's mother is named Jenova. In the Final Fantasy VII universe, Jenova is an ancient, powerful alien organism. Sephiroth was created by Shinra's experiments using the cells of Jenova. Sephiroth believes that he is a Cetra, an ancient race of people who are connected to the planet's lifestream. But his true origins are shrouded in mystery.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend? Speaking of which, I'll bet you're dying to hear about mine. Am I right? So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend?
Backwater is an understatement. Don't blame you for getting the hell out of here. They got anything worth eating?
Just say the word.
See you here.
Ah, so you're who they sent to survey the reactor. We're so glad you're here.
He's taller than I expected.
Fiends in the area! All children, return to your homes!
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand what you're asking. Could you please provide more information or context so that I can better assist you?
Oh no, it's okay, Tifa. You just
keep your wits about you, people. Beware of fiends.
I see. Are you experiencing issues with the game frame rate? If so, you might want to check your game settings and make sure they're optimized for performance. You can also try adjusting the graphics settings to lower the graphical fidelity to see if it improves the frame rate.
Yeah, maybe.
If you're still having issues with the frame rate, you could try running the game in dynamic mode, or adjusting the resolution scaling to see if that helps. Yes, 30 FPS is the standard frame rate for many games, including Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. While higher frame rates can provide a smoother and more immersive experience, 30 FPS is perfectly serviceable for most players.
Nothing to report here, sir.
Good luck to you as you start Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I hope you have a great time playing the game. Don't forget to take your time and enjoy the story, the characters, and the gameplay.
I'll never know.
I'd wager soldiers are more
Wishes its water tasted as fresh as ours. I don't know what we'd do without Shinra. Please just let it be a quiet day.
Everyone keeps their eyes out for fiends in the underbrush. I've seen some that'll swoop down.
The Nibelheim Watch is standing guard, sir.
Skies like a hawk.
No fiends are gonna get past me.
Oh, hey there. You boys are gonna be well stocked for your trip up the mountain. Believe you me, it'll be a right feast.
Yes, there are going to be a lot of ohs and ahs in this game. It's sure to be a wild ride. Enjoy!
You're gonna save Nibelheim, right?
What? Oh, so you're who they. You guys need anything? Just say.
Fiends are
These fiends truly have lost their sense.
I'm sorry, but your question is unclear. Could you please rephrase it so I can better understand what you're trying to ask? I'm still having trouble understanding what you're asking. Could you provide more context or rephrase your question so that it's clearer?
Sure feels good to have soldiers.
Soldier, good to see you. How about a taste of home before you go? Wait a minute. Is that Cloud? Silly boy. You should have let us know you'd be paying us a visit. Eat up, Cloud. You still got room to grow, you know. You remember these pork sandwiches, don't you? They're exactly like the ones Mrs. Tyler used to make. I'm sure you
Mrs.
must have
Tyler
taken them as
died
snacks
again.
on a play date before. Wait, did you go on any
In Final
playdates?
Fantasy VII Rebirth, Mrs. Tyler is a character who lives in Nibelheim. She introduces herself to Cloud and Zack during the flashback sequence, and later provides them with important information about the Mako reactors.
I'll make sure the survey
I'm
team
eager to talk to him too, but now's not the time. Everyone, please calm down.
I'm not sure I understand your question. Are you asking about Zidane from Final Fantasy IX? Can you please provide more context or clarify your question?
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
If you're not sure what you're asking, I can provide general information about Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. Zidane is a playable character in the game and is known for his cheerful and energetic personality. He is a skilled thief who uses his abilities to help his friends and fight against evil forces. Zidane is also accompanied by a small creature called a Mog, which provides him with emotional support and occasionally even assists in battle. Overall, Zidane is a popular character in the Final Fantasy series, known for his charm and bravery.
So how did it feel being back up there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
Uh-huh.
But now's not the time. Don't make any trouble.
Huh? You went to my place?
Yeah.
I figured you might be there.
I'm eager to talk to him too, but now's not the time.
Hello, Tifa, you there?
I'm not sure what you mean by finding you there, but I'm glad that you enjoy our conversation. If you have any other questions or want to discuss something else, feel free to ask.
In the flashback, Cloud said that he went to your place. How do you feel about that?
Remember my cat?
Her name was...
I'm still not quite sure
Fluffy,
what you're
I think?
asking.
Yeah.
Can you provide more
She was always
context or
disappearing,
rephrase your question
and that
so I
day
can
was
better
no
understand what you're asking about?
Apakah kamu memiliki kucing bernama Fluffy? Bisa ceritakan padaku?
Of course! You can go ahead and tell me about your own fluffy animal. I'd be happy to listen.
Kita tidak ceritakan ke kami tentang kucing yang bernama Fluffy di rumahmu di Nibelheim.
I understand your question now. Yes, there is a dog named Fluffy that lives in the house in Nibelheim where Cloud and Tifa grew up together. Fluffy is a beloved pet who provides company and comfort to Tifa and her family, and plays an important role in the flashback sequences of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
No, not a dog. A cat.
I apologize for the mistake. You're correct. The fluffy animal in the house in Nibelheim is a cat named Fluffy, not a dog. Fluffy the cat is a beloved pet who lives in the house and provides company and companionship to Tifa and her family.
You went into my room?
I did.
You went through my stuff?
Yes.
I know I shouldn't have.
Cloud! You asshole!
I'm glad that made you laugh. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss or ask about?
Can you play piano?
Yes, I can play the piano. Is there a specific song or piece you'd like me to play?
Did you actually play it? Where'd you learn to do that?
Hey, you gotta play for us sometime.
Well, shit. You're a merc of many talents.
Oh boy, Tifa. I'm a merc with many talent, including piano skills. Tifa, you there?
Then I stop by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
I'll be right there.
Cloud, is that you?
Hey.
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say. They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our reasons.
I want to grow my hair long like
What does that have to do with you?
I didn't even get to see what he looks like.
Go get him!
Taking a breather tomorrow.
Please, everyone, give them space!
Come on, that's enough! Please, go back to your homes!
Hey, good luck.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth!
We need to leave these men in peace so that they can rest up for tomorrow. A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Sangan. A humble traveler of the world. And teacher of martial arts to the youth.
Gurunya Tifa ya?
Well-toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village.
Yes, Tifa.
Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right?
Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
I'd be interested to see how one of Shinra's finest fights.
Welcome back. Sephiroth's already gone upstairs.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
Night.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa, you can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on, where's the harm in that? There? Thanks.
Foto ini terdiri
Say cheese!
yang
Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more!
Yeah, I guess we were.
Later.
For a while.
The reactor was halfway up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
Cloud yang asli salah satu dari 2 yang Cloud.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool. going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice.
What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that. It's on now. Let's finish this.
That was awesome!
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
Whoa! You're done. Gotta say, that one felt pretty good. Is that Mako? Whoa!
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
Just you watch.
finish this.
See ya. Piece of cake.
Hostiles.
You're out.
You're done.
Well done, Trooper.
Thank you.
I got the rest.
Try this.
Bye.
Wait, what? Oh my god. Hello Tifa, welcome back.
Hello. Thank you. It's great to be back. How can I help you today? I see. Can you please tell me more about the error or specify what kind of issue you're experiencing? That way I can better assist you. It's okay. Can you provide any error messages or screenshots that can help me understand the issue better? If not, could you describe what happens when the error occurs? The more details you can provide, the easier it will be for me to help you troubleshoot.
probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool. Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
Latihan apa yang dilakukan Tifa yang dimaksud? Apakah yang dilakukan bersama gurunya yang bernama Zangan?
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that. Brace yourself.
That was awesome!
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
You're out!
Well, that's that. Is that Mako? Whoa!
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
Just you watch. Let's finish this.
probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool. Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, eh?
Ya nggak? Pasti guys 9,7 ya. Setengah jam. Itu poli aja kan mas panas mas.
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Guess you really are the best there is.
those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that. Let's finish this. See ya. Brace yourself. Bye.
That was awesome!
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
Take it away!
You're done. See ya. Piece of cake. Is that Mako? Whoa.
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
Just you watch.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool. Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Guess you really are the best there is.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that. It's on now. Let's finish this. Bye.
That was awesome!
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
You're up!
You're done. See ya. Gotta say, that one felt pretty good. Is that Mako? Whoa.
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
Just you watch. Now. Let's finish this. Well, that's that.
Take it away!
Calling fire. Yeah. You're done. Bye.
got the rest. Come on. Try Time to get serious. Let's finish this.
We still have a long way to go.
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys? I'll be careful.
You'd better.
Cool. See you at the reactor.
You're done, shit.
You're done. Well, that's that.
Let's finish this.
Bye.
You're done.
Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
I took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
Okay.
This way. Gotta make a detour through a Shinra facility.
To think I almost made you our guide. Good thing I reconsidered. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off a cliff. Lead on.
Yes!
piece of cake.
The reactor may have been around for a while, but there are still pockets of Mako gas all over the mountain. Try not to breathe it in if you can.
Don't want to get Mako poisoning.
Elevator access restricted due to Mako gas concentrations. Air purification unit must be employed to clear excess Mako gas. Mako gas levels reduced by 20%. Reduced by 70%. No Mako gas detected. Elevator access granted.
Come on.
Just thinking about crossing that thing.
Then let me go first.
Hey, I'm the guide here.
Are you okay?
Not really!
What are you...
He's in Fate's hands now. Do you know the way?
Yeah. Following the river should get us back to the village.
We're not going to the village. Can you get us to the reactor?
Sorry, I don't think I can.
I see. Well, We certainly can't send you back alone. You'll be safer with us.
Okay.
I'll be joining you up front this time.
What?
For your performance review.
You kidding me?
Good luck.